This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we will uncover the inner workings of Rolex's evolving boutique strategy in 2025, analyze price adjustments across key models, and examine what it all means for collectors, investors, and the broader luxury watch market. The facade may be friendlier, but the rules remain firm. Rolex still commands the industry, only now, with better manners. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to do so to stay informed on future updates. Step inside a Rolex boutique in 2025, and the transformation is unmistakable. Display cases that once displayed only exhibition models now house actual watches. The once ubiquitous exhibition-only tags, previously a source of quiet frustration, have all but disappeared. Even elusive gold models, previously reserved for only the most connected clients, now sit in plain view, no longer hiding behind exclusivity. On the surface, it appears Rolex has become more generous with supply. But beneath the polished presentation lies a far more calculated strategy. This shift is not driven by newfound accessibility or goodwill. Instead, Rolex has simply become more refined in its tactics. Gatekeeping remains part of the brand's DNA. It has just been rebranded with smoother delivery. For collectors and enthusiasts, 2025 might initially appear more welcoming, shorter wait times, improved inventory, but pricing trends and strategic rollouts suggest a more intricate game is being played. Rolex appears to be offering easier access, but that accessibility comes at a price, literally. Once unobtainable models are now available in store, but often with significantly higher retail tags. Take, for example, the yellow gold Daytona, which experienced a striking 19% price hike in 2025, reaching $49,000. Formerly the brand's Golden Ghost, this model was previously nearly impossible to acquire through official channels. Now, it is visibly stocked, but trades for around $42,000 on the secondary market, representing a $7,000 drop from retail. This shift is not limited to gold models. The steel Daytona, long considered one of the most coveted Rolex references, has also seen reduced scarcity. A timepiece that once demanded a 6-year wait now requires approximately 2. Rolex has not abandoned scarcity, it has simply recalibrated it. The brand has removed the drama while maintaining a sense of prestige, offering greater visibility without losing its aura. Other icons in the catalog reflect similar pricing dynamics. The Day-Date 40 in yellow gold now retails for $38,500, a 15% increase, while platinum versions command $58,000 at retail but are found in the pre-owned market for closer to $48,000. Boutique availability for these models has improved substantially, but with demand cooling and buyer sentiment shifting, the perceived value is under more scrutiny than ever. The once unshakable VIP treatment that Rolex boutiques were known for is showing signs of wear. Patrons are no longer scrambling to purchase at any cost. Financial reality, paired with increased inventory, has altered the emotional equation. The Day-Date, while still a powerful symbol, now carries a hint of price fatigue. Among Rolex's steel offerings, pricing has remained relatively stable, but the acquisition experience has dramatically improved. The Submariner No Date, a long-standing favorite, saw a modest 2.6% increase, bringing the retail price to $9,800. However, the true development is the dramatic drop in wait times, from a painful 5 years to just under 18 months. The watch remains timeless and understated, and now more buyers can obtain one without enduring an emotional endurance test. A similar evolution can be seen in the GMT-Master II, now priced at $10,200 following a 3.1% retail increase. Formerly the stuff of Rolex legend, this model used to be whispered about, with availability confined to lists stretching across half a decade. In 2025, it remains in high demand but has become attainable with a more reasonable 2-year wait time. Though still requiring patience, the acquisition process has become far more transparent and grounded. The Explorer 2 has followed suit, with a minimal 1.8% price bump to $8,900. Historically overshadowed by flashier references, it remains a rugged and understated choice. In previous years, obtaining one required both persistence and good fortune. But in today's environment, many buyers are securing the model under a year-mark shift from past unpredictability. The Sky Dweller, Rolex's most complex offering with dual time zones and an annual calendar, rose 12% to a $42,000 retail price in 2025. On paper, it offers unparalleled functionality and signature design features, including the fluted bezel and bold dial. Yet consumer response suggests hesitation. Buyers, even those appreciative of their mechanical prowess, are reevaluating the necessity of spending over $40,000 for a travel watch. The secondary market is responding accordingly, with pre-owned prices slipping below retail. The era of buying anything Rolex-related just to gain boutique favor is fading. Purchase decisions are now driven by genuine intent rather than desperation. This strategic rebalancing is no accident. Rolex appears to be subtly steering consumer behavior by manipulating supply streams and repositioning pricing. Gold models are now more prevalent than ever, while steel references remain relatively scarce, though possible to obtain. The result, steel models continue to generate organic demand, while gold sits longer in display cases. This is not simply a supply and demand story. Buyer behavior has evolved. Today's clientele is better informed, often entering boutiques with full knowledge of current resale values. A dealer in Hong Kong shared that many clients are no longer content to purchase entry-level or filler pieces just to build rapport. The old strategy of bundling undesired watches with desirable ones is losing its efficacy. For those navigating Rolex purchases in 2025, a new set of rules applies. The emotional purchasing frenzy that once defined the landscape has largely subsided. Buyers no longer need to make impulsive decisions to secure access. Instead, patience and strategy are proving more valuable than persistence alone. Steel models remain the smart play. Wait times are shorter, gray market premiums are diminishing, and authorized dealers are no longer leveraging desperation as a selling tool. A polite, informed approach is now far more effective than frequent boutique visits designed to signal loyalty. For gold or precious metal references, the pre-owned market offers more compelling value. By purchasing outside the boutique, buyers can sidestep early depreciation and potentially save thousands. In a market where gold models are sitting unsold longer, dealers are more open to negotiation, especially when inventory outlasts staff tenure. For collectors, the current climate presents an optimal moment to target discontinued references and underappreciated gems. With hype cycles flattening and retail prices stabilizing, now is the time to pursue watches that align with personal taste rather than perceived scarcity. Despite these shifts, Rolex still maintains its dominance. Boutique dynamics may have softened, but brand control remains absolute. The illusion of availability has simply replaced the illusion of scarcity. Buyers might feel empowered by increased access, but Rolex still dictates the terms through strategic pricing, selective inventory, and controlled distribution. Even as the consumer environment becomes less frenetic, the rules of engagement require precision. Savvy buyers should resist the urge to rush decisions based on outdated fear of missing out narratives. The smart strategy now is to observe, evaluate, and act when opportunity and value intersect. The emotional energy that once surrounded every Rolex release has cooled down. Long gone are the days when patrons lined up outside boutiques hoping to catch a glimpse of a Daytona or GMT-Master II. Today's Rolex consumer approaches the experience with increased discernment, armed with knowledge of both retail and secondary market conditions. In 2025, Rolex remains the benchmark. But unlike previous years, the balance of power has shifted slightly. Buyers finally have a seat at the table. The key now is to use that seat wisely, armed with insight, strategy, and a willingness to walk away from overpriced inventory. Whether seeking steel over gold, exploring pre-owned over boutique, or focusing on wearing over flipping, the current environment encourages smarter choices. In an era where exhibition signs are disappearing and inventory is visible, knowledge remains the greatest advantage. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? Let us know by leaving a comment and giving this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to the Luxury World for more insights into the world of luxury timepieces.